So Pearl Davis, she's looking for a job and she posted a series of videos online on X talking about that she can be a great representative for your company.
If anybody's hiring, I can be your diversity and inclusion expert, okay? Let me know if you have a company, you know, in London, Chicago, really anywhere. I'm here to move for the opportunity.
Now you're probably wondering, why does she want to represent a company? Well, it's because I'll actually let her explain it to you guys.
You know, guys, I'm currently unemployed. As you guys know, you know, I got demonetized, so officially making no money. So I decided I need to buckle up. I need to buckle up my bootstraps and get a job.
Which is pretty insane for me to hear, because I've always been under the impression that her father plays poker with credit cards, you know? So to me, it's like, your father's rich. He could pull some strings over at Davisware, you know, perhaps get you a job there. Or perhaps even your mother could probably pull some strings over at Be Exponent, which is a self-help organization for women, and perhaps you could be a spokesperson there. And here's the thing, I'm not even trying to mock her. She said it herself. She said that she wants to apply for a job where she's in charge of diversity and inclusion.
I would like to apply to be in charge of diversity and inclusion.
And if you're wondering, what does diversity and inclusion mean? Don't worry, I got you. This is what it means. Diversity and inclusion are related but distinct concepts that aim to foster a positive and respectful work environment, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I could definitely see Pearl doing that, because remember in that one video where have you seen your digital footprint? Who's gonna want to hire you when you're saying stuff like women should not vote?
A lot of people think I'm insane because I don't think women should vote. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for this opinion. If anything, this is probably my most extreme opinion.
And if you agree with her, that's fine. But when you hold a controversial opinion like that, you end up going to a company talking about that you want to represent inclusivity and diversity. When you have a controversial past like that, they're gonna look at that past and be like, we don't represent those values. That's not us. Because if they do, nobody's going to want to invest into that company. And not only that, they're also going to be scored by the Corporate Equality Index, which, by the way, Disney is on that list of being one of those companies that is incredibly inclusive and diverse. I don't know about you guys, but I just cannot imagine Disney employing Pearl Davis. But then again, Bud Light ended up collaborating with Shane Gillis, who a lot of people consider very controversial. Perhaps Pearl does have a chance. I will say this, she's way and much more controversial than Shane Gillis is, but only time will tell. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the other video she posted earlier this morning on this date, but she also ended up talking about how she's trying to find ways to make money. And this is one of her brilliant ideas.
In my demonetization, I thought, Pearl, how could you make money? And I've thought of a very awesome new way. So a lot of you get blocked. Now, a lot of you get blocked because you troll me. I might think you're retarded or maybe just annoying. There's many reasons I've blocked many of you. If you have been blocked by me, send in your application to be unblocked. Let me know, why did I block you? Tell me, why do you deserve to be unblocked? And what your offer is to get unblocked by me. You know, I can be bought. You know what I mean? You could pay me to unblock you.
To give you the rundown of what she's talking about in this video, I know it's a little long. Essentially, she'll unblock you if you pay her. That is if you submit an application. And I'm not talking about a formal application where you fill it out and then you send it to her by mail or whatever the case is. No, the application is a DM. Now you're probably wondering, well, what if I'm blocked by Pearl? How can I submit my application? Is there any other way? Does she take rain checks or cashback or whatever the case is? No, she actually has a solution to this. There's a lot of mathematics like calculus, trigonometry involved, but she's going to simplify it for you.
Go to my Instagram, just Pearly Things 1. Send me a message on there. If you've been blocked on both, you're just shit out of luck. Thanks, guys. Yeah,
so if you want Pearl to unblock you because you want to continue to troll her, unfortunately, yeah, that's not going to be the case for you. But either way, trust me when I tell you, I think she's saving you in some way, because even if you did have Instagram available and you wanted to message her and you wanted her to unblock you and you were still going to continue trolling her, guess what, man? There's a provision to that.
So I'm accepting applications. Let me know. And let me know if you're going to continue to just troll because it's going to be a higher fee, or if you've changed and you're turning over a new leaf.
All right, that makes sense. I wish she would have talked a little bit more about the payment plan, because I'm pretty sure there's people out there who can't afford to get unblocked by Pearl. So I kind of wanted to know if, you know, people who can't afford it, can they put it on credit and then pay her monthly? Because I'm sure that some of you guys want to get started now. I don't know. I wish you would have just gotten into a little more detail about that. I'm just joking, man. But nonetheless, she's still uploading on her YouTube channel. She's still active. She's doing lives, but she's just not popping like she once was a couple months ago. I will say though, she did leave a lot of good moments behind. Like for instance, when she ended up going up against this handicapped woman in a Republican debate, I thought that was priceless. Every single time Pearl would speak, this woman would look back because she could not believe the ideas that were coming out of Pearl's mouth. And then there was this awkward moment between that woman in the wheelchair and Pearl, because the way Pearl delivered a certain statement made it sound like this woman in the wheelchair can do anything, including walk on water.
Women don't have barriers?
Women, yeah. What's
We have
stopping
no
you? You can do
barriers.
whatever you want. What's
I
stopping
can
you?
or you can?
What's stopping you? As a woman.
As a woman.
As a woman.
She recognized her mistake like at the last minute, like, oh yeah, she has no legs. And last but not least, how can we forget of Brittany Venti's analysis of Pearl's very daring combinations of fashion?
So let's take a look at some of the outfits he puts her in.
Perfect for a night out on the town.
I'll do the fold for us. That's fine.
This dress looks like a trash bag.
No, stop, man, stop. She's trying, okay? And she has been trying over the past couple months. So, you know, credit to where credit is due for sure. Now, I want to go ahead and say that I don't know if any of this is real, but it seems like she's posting videos of her attempting to look for jobs, creating her resume. So I don't know if any of this is real, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was just doing this for some sort of like social experiment, because I know that lately there has been videos out there that have been talking about how the job hunt is super impossible for anybody to get a job with. And because Pearl is a YouTuber, I wouldn't be surprised if she's going down that route. So who knows what's her intention? I don't know what's going on in her life. Yeah, so I just wish the best for her. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. That's all I have for you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.